Falco against Face Roll and Sheik against Squid, and who would beat each of them with the other's character. And I remember both of them being like, what is he doing to you that I'm not doing to you? And they would be asking each other this question because they're both getting beat by him when, you know, they go
opposite characters.
Yeah, and they're going super even and it looks super close. So
this is going to be the Falco duo now.
Yeah, this is going to be really exciting. I know in the ladder match, Santi kind of bopped Squid. I think it was like 3 stock, 1 stock, but Santi definitely had a lot of the command throughout it. So it'll be really interesting to see how Squid fares this time around. Squid, no slouch in the Ditto. You know, he's got some pretty impressive wins, including West Balls. He's beaten Santi before. So definitely, you know, it's not like Squid is a slouch in the matchup or anything. But Santi, also an extremely strong player. Should be really exciting melee here for Grand Finals of TMT.
I think what's going to be interesting is, as I've said before, I think Squid's, at least within this matchup, and as well as just how he plays the character, I think he plays very, he's able to lock down his opponent really well and prevent them from having like the options that they want. And it's going to be interesting seeing how Santi is a character who kind of creates his own options. So seeing how those two play out is going to be really nice.
For sure, completely agree. And one of the things that's really interesting with this matchup in general, Squid showing off his own power shield game early on in the set. So, you know, one of the things that gets talked a lot about during Falco Dittos is laser control, right? Who has laser control is in such a huge advantage generally. And both of these players very strong with their lasers. But what's really interesting is you'll see not a lot of lasers shot. Both players will look very quickly to capitalize off of their laser control because both players are very good at reversing laser control. So you'll see if either player shoots like a lot of lasers, the other one will respond in with like very effective responses. So it's a lot of like 1-2 lasers and immediately try to capitalize. So it's really exciting play on both sides. Santi showing off his combo game here. And that nair, so smart. Squid almost for sure DIing out, trying to avoid, or trying to, you know, just drift far enough back to not get hit by like a dare or something that would kill him. So Santi just throws out a nair and that's going to do it. Squid finds again that soft reverse bear into the down air in order to take the stock. He used that in the Marth matchup a couple times, and here again with Falco he shows off how powerful it can be.
What was interesting earlier is that I saw that Santi was able to shield DI against Squid's down there really well. So hope to see more of that as well from Santi.
Is that the one where he shields up in order to catch Squid's DI as early as possible? Or?
No, or he shield DI'd the downer. So he got hit by the downer.
Oh, afterwards. It wasn't shield targeting, it was the shield DI?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So he was able to move so far away that he actually just wasn't even able to get hit by the shine at all.
Wow.
No distance for it. And just from seeing the way Santi's been playing, he's also been actually really good at just DIing away from Squid's jabs and just a lot of his other attacks. So hopefully that'll help him just get out of Squid's combos and set him up for positioning to have his own combos play out.
Squid gets the jab reset with his laser and is able to convert that into a full stock, taking a slight lead here in this game 1.
The lasers are so powerful in this matchup because just that little laser reset just opens up the opportunity for all your combos just come out.
Oh, Santi looking for the ledge dash with the down smash, but Squid instead does the slow get up and is able to avoid it. Santi reads Squid going to the ledge with a nice back air to cover that whole option.
And the spacing for that back air is also just really good too because it covers him going to the ledge as well as going straight into the stage and slight angle upwards. The only thing it would have difficult covering is just the slight angle upwards, but that's able to be covered right afterwards with a down smash.
Right, and part of what was really good about the way that Santi covered it is he dropped from ledge pretty early so that he doesn't actually travel too far over the stage. He covers all of those options like you said, and then very quickly lands on stage so he can cover the high angle afterwards. So he's leaving himself open to that option. While we talk about that, Squid finds a nice little combo and completes it with an F smash in order to take game 1.
I think it might have been a down smash.
Was it a down smash? Yeah. Either way, good stuff to Squid taking game 1. Santi quickly chooses to go to FD. This is always
Santi's favorite stage, right?
I believe that's true, yeah. This is always an interesting stage in both the Ditto and the Fox Falco matchup because both characters, or both players combo each other so hard on this stage. Oh, again, that nair, so smart. There's really so little Squid can do there. And
it's really funny too. Just sorry to cut you off, but
go ahead.
Because on Battlefield 2, what was kind of sad is that he actually lost the stock because he missed the nair. But this time he was able to utilize it the way he wanted to.
Oh man, Santi's combo's looking so crispy right now. Ooh, Squid finally is able to get away from one of Santi's reads by going high, but again, we see Santi setting himself up for success by using a not fast or a very quick option that's non-committal, like that downward angled F tilt. So he has plenty of time to get up there and punish Squid's high option as well.
Especially right afterwards, too, he was able to, oh my god.
Wow, Squid quickly getting those 3 side Bs in order to survive. But Santi, that time, and this is one of the things that I think is so impressive about Santi's Falco, is he has so many different, oh no, Squid, just let him die. He has so many different ways of opening up that combo. In that case, what you saw is he did the approaching laser. The spacing wasn't quite right to get a shine out of it. He was a little too far away. So instead he goes for the turnaround up tilt, and that's able to open Squid up as well. Squid makes it back to stage, able to find the back air off the ledge dash in order to take the first stock. But he's still got quite a mountain to climb if he wants to make it back in this game.
I think earlier when Santi was in that position to do the shine turnaround back air, he could have gone for it, but I think he just chose to just recover and choose a safer option. Ooh.
Speaking of safer options, Santi tries to go way off stage to get the kill, but Squid's able to make it back and reverse the situation. Santi now a 2 stock to 1 lead, but Squid's off stage, very high percent. This is going to be tough to clean up. And Santi's able to trade the nair for the down air, and because Squid's at such high percents, he goes too far off stage, and that's going to be the game. So we saw
1-1 right now?
It's 1-1. We saw Squid win on Battlefield, and then Santi very convincingly win on FD. Squid decides he wants to bring the platforms back, and also restrict Santi's space. And so he chooses Yoshi's, kind of the epitome of both of those options.
It's really interesting too because the stage is so small is that, especially in the Falco Ditto, it allows well, essentially both characters have almost a highly advantageous like matchup against each other, whereas instead of it being a 50-50, they have almost like it's 70-70.
Yeah, it's like an 80-80 matchup, right? It's so both players can play so strong, and once you get that opening, it's like, oh my god, very, very scary. Santi's able to find the first stock. I think kind of one of the stories of this match so far, especially games 2 and 3, have been that both players are getting these huge combos off of their kills, or off of their first hits, but the player that's able to convert to the kill is the one who's winning the games, right? In the first game, we saw Squid get a couple 0 to death by finishing off with a big smash attack or something similar. Oh, Randall, thank you very much. But Santi's able to clean it up anyway.
To save Squid. I think what was interesting just a little bit earlier is that what Santi did in this match that he did in the previous match as well is that he does this kind of dash dance when Squid's in the air, which allows him to kind of set himself up so that when he dashes away from Squid, he's able to full jump back there, cover Squid's aerial options, while yet still maintaining his ground presence. Right,
and if Squid chooses to like shine stall or go for the double jump, then you'll see Santi go up and punish him for it. But if Squid instead chooses to finish coming down, then Santi's just in that perfect position to dash forward and continue his pressure. And it's this kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't situation where Santi, it feels like no matter what option Squid picks, Santi's in a great spot. And as Squid, you have to be wondering, what do I do? How do I make this work? And I think part of the, we talked about Santi and Squid, the differences in their playstyle. Squid likes to play safe, keep it tight, and not give his opponent opportunities to break him. And Santi instead likes to play very aggressive and create opportunities for himself. And I think that's one of the scenarios where you see it working out in Santi's favor, where Squid chooses a safe option, something like full hop, where where he has a lot of space to move around. But then Santi, he just puts on such aggressive pressure that Squid's sitting there scratching his head like, wait, I thought this was safe. What's happening?
And especially what's really interesting to know is that Santi's doing his very best to just not let Squid have any distance between them. Almost the entire match that's been going on, Santi would always try to close up the space and always try to have like these close encounters with Squid.
These little skirmishes. And that's part of the reason why you're seeing almost no lasers in this game, right? You see every now and then there's approaching laser when they create space from like a big hit or something. But other than that, there's so few lasers.
Or sometimes when Squid's able to get away by just dashing right past Santi and going past his aggression.
Exactly.
Both sides very good, just being able to side beat right after the laser. What you might see a lot with, I guess, more newer players is that they don't react fast enough against the laser, and your side beat too low, or you just don't side beat at all.
Right. Squid putting on a big combo here. trying to bring it back, but Santi finds back air. That's not going to get the kill. Squid has another chance, but he side B's back to the platform, and Santi's able to cover with a quick ledge hop back air, and that's going to take the second game? Third game.
Third game, I think.
Yeah, 2-1 Santi. I thought both players played really well. Squid gave Santi a little bit of a scare there. There was a minute where, you know, maybe Santi can make the comeback. Squid feels like he has a good read on the stage preference, and he decides to go back to Yoshi's. Ooh, nice fair by Santi. If he had chosen to nair there, the nair hitbox is so much smaller than the fair hitbox, he might not have been able to catch Squid, and then Squid would have an opportunity to respond.
Ooh. I feel like Santi might actually be having just a really good read on Squid right now, because just earlier Squid tried to do a force smash to try to cover Santi approaching him aggressively, but Santi just held back, so it seems like...
Oh, nice play by Squid. He goes for the shine turnaround dare, and he spaces it so that he can cover really, really far out and then land on Randall. So he's able to take that stock. One of the things that Squid likes to do a lot, especially when his opponent is being aggressive, is he throws out those wall of hitboxes, right? He'll do that in place or slightly fade away dare. He'll look for the auto-cancel back air walls. He'll throw out a lot of up tilts. And those are like almost completely safe to use, but there's that like tiny little space where you can find an opening, and Santi is really, really punishing Squid for that. You'll see Squid throw up tilt, and then before he can put out an auto-cancel back air, all of a sudden Santi's on top of him. Santi once again using that off-stage nair to put Squid in a really bad position. If it wasn't for Randall in that situation, I think Squid's just dead, and Santi's able to clean it up anyway.
That nair is really good too, because it lasts so long, and it lasts long enough too that you're not too low, below the stage where you can't recover anymore. You're still able to easily recover. Whereas if you did something like a down air, you'd be a little bit more too low and you can't really recover as easily.
Not to mention the risk of fast falling. Nice up tilt by Squid, and he's able to take the stock. There he finally put on a bunch of pressure on Santi. He got that like quadra shine on shield, jumped out, then dropped back in and did another multi-shine in order to really make Santi think about what he's doing, playing safe in shield. And Squid was able to capitalize off of the ensuing interactions. Ooh, Santi, so Squid gets the dare there, but because it's low percents, Santi's actionable before he hits the ground. He's able to shine before Squid ever lands, and works out well in Santi's favor. But Squid is able to find a couple back airs near the ledge, and that's going to kill Santi again. I think Squid's
on the stock lead right now, even though he's at higher percent. Ooh.
Not anymore. So last stock situation, it's going to be
can go either person
for sure. I think Squid doing a really good job right now with stage control. We've seen the last 2 stocks that he's taken from Santi have been by being more towards center stage and walling him out with a couple back airs, not letting Santi in. But now Santi's kind of reversed the situation. He's been standing at center stage for a little while. Squid tries to nair Santi, but just goes right through with a spot dodge and puts himself back in the corner. But it just keeps switching up so fast. Squid's in the center, Santi's in the center, Squid's in the center, Santi's in the center. In this case, Squid was able to find that kind of Randy F smash, reading Santi trying to move back to center once again, and he's able to take the game.
I think that last stock was really good too, because you could see that Squid was trying to play a lot more defensively. Maybe not cowardly, but he was just definitely pulling back a lot more just to see if you can find an opening that you can create, so you can try to take Santi stock.
Squid getting an early start on this one. He wants that reset. Oh man, he's still going. Oh, Santi's able to get the spot dodge on the dare. Probably made Squid miss his L cancel and allowed Santi to get the shine out. Squid's got to get this kill. Oh, Santi goes for the air dodge. That was so smart to get back. Squid still hasn't taken percent, but he's got to close out this stock in order to maintain any kind of real lead. Oh, Santi's got something started.
Especially because just right now, like, he just lost center stage for a bit.
Ooh, Squid finds the nair. And that laser takes the double jump, so no chance for Santi to make it back. Squid finds center stage with that side B. And here we go, Squid's comboing again. He gets that slide off bear. Doesn't just work on Marth, but Santi finds a big combo afterwards. Oh man, both players playing out of their minds. Such a fast game right now. And Santi's dare is going to be able to do it. He has to just grab the ledge and roll up.
And what's really nice to see is just that whenever Squid's been playing like a little more away from Santi and just giving himself some space to breathe, he's been able to bring it back a lot better too.
It's interesting that you say that. I completely agree. But at the same time, the stages that are working for him are the smaller ones.
Exactly,
I wonder why that is. It seems like it's not just like distance, it's getting that good spacing that Squid is working more effectively from. So he, Santi's all over him, staying on top of him. But when Squid finds a little bit of distance, he's able to really capitalize off of it. But then what we saw in FD when Santi had more room to play around is Santi could keep Squid out of that distance more effectively.
I definitely agree. I think it's one of those situations where it's like give an inch, take a mile.
Exactly. Yeah, so we'll see if Squid's able to continue doing that. Battlefield, not a particularly small stage, definitely smaller than FD, but it's sort of middle of the road. So let's see if Squid can continue to find that spacing that's working out for him. Santi's able to find the up throw bair and even it up at 2 stocks apiece. Squid gets a bair of his own. Oh, he jumps out just before that up tilt hits. Oh man, he's in so much trouble right now. He makes it back. I didn't think he could.
Just close enough, yeah.
Oh man, this is so tight. What a close battle right now. Both characters almost exactly the same percent. There we are, the exact same percent for a second there. This is game 5. Squid looking for the reset. He wants a second set of grand finals. Oh, Santi gets the back air, putting Squid off stage. The F tilt, he gets in a tech chase situation, but Squid is able to use the get up attack to get back on away from it.
And then there was that power shield laser again, where he power shielded the lower laser, but Squid was able to get just above it by short hopping laser afterwards.
Squid needs to clean up this stock in order to get a last stop situation without taking too much percent. It's going to be so tough otherwise. Squid's able to read the get up attack, does a double jump, and gets the back air to take the stock. We're at a true last stock situation, 0% apiece.
And that back air was so important too, because it's one of those back airs where you don't see a lot with other players, but just being able to go through the platform, get that back air instead of just lying on the platform. Yeah,
actually quite a technical move to make, right? You don't have a lot of frames to make that work. Santi gets a big combo, and he finds the dare. That's going to be the tournament. Congratulations to Santi taking first place. Squid with that quick second, able to make a convincing run back on wieners and losers, and wieners again getting third place. So good stuff to all of them.
Overall, Squid played really well too.
Yeah, I thought that was
a lot of adaptations and really come back really hard, really well.
Yeah, I thought everything from winners semis on was really impressive melee, right? We had Santi versus wieners. Santi really showing off his character knowledge and matchup knowledge. We saw the Squid versus Caesar matchup where Caesar really showed some new stuff that looked really, really strong. We got to see Squid versus wieners in the run back where Squid pulled out a bunch of new stuff that he hadn't shown wieners previously and was able to take that set 3-0. And then this super high-octane play of Falco Dittos there in the final set. So yeah, really fun stuff to all the players. Let's see if Santi wants to do a quick interview, and then we'll wrap it all up. Hey Santi, you want to do a quick interview?
Sure.
All right. So we got Santi joining us for a moment, talk about his win here at TMT.